right, so let's get into it. What does the 30-day confidence challenge entail, and why do you need to have a challenge for confidence? I started off last year with the 30-day confidence challenge, and I felt, and I say this in one of my intention videos for January, that the confidence challenge helped me really kick things into high gear with my intentions and how I implemented them. To be quite honest, it gave me the confidence to pursue some things that I probably wouldn't have had. And like you, I think a lot of us think that we are way more confident than we are. But when you are doing your intention journal, like I talked about in the last video, and you look back on your lessons learned from like the past year of life, right? Your accomplishments in career, money, relationships, lessons learned in those areas. Think about how if your confidence had been up just a little bit, some of those lessons learned might have turned out a little bit different. So that's something that I found last year helped. And so this year I wanted to do my own. This is inspired by the 30-day confidence challenge started by Pockets and Bows that I got from from Pinterest last year. She has since took her page down. She wasn't really maintaining it, and I think I kind of started sending more people to her page for that challenge. So this year's challenge is inspired by her. I created my own. You can get the 30-day, the full printable version or screenshotable version from my website, pmkesterenterprisesllc.com. Link, of course, will be in the details or the description box. You can also go to my IG, which is also in the description box, so you can see just the challenges laid out and some little talking points that I come up with sometimes to go with each of the days. Instagram is the #1 spot to follow me at the beginning of each year if you want to see kind of like a video diary, so to speak, or commentary about this 30-day challenge. So between that, TikTok, yes, I do put some things on there, but TikTok is more of a summary or like a highlight reel on Sundays. But let's get into a glimpse of what the 30-day challenge looks like. So day 1, I start things off with smiling at a stranger. It seems so basic, so basic. But last year and this year, a lot of people reported that was the most nerve-wracking thing. Why is it important? Why does it boost confidence? A lot of times we lock ourselves out of opportunities because we don't know the person, right? We have a fear of putting ourselves out there. And so this is so funny to me because I too had this, and what this has taught me for the past couple of years is this is so basic. This is just a smile. Smiling at a stranger. This is not even going up to that person saying hello, but just taking that first step of initiating some type of form of communication like that, this nonverbal form of communication, can open so many doors and can give you such a confidence boost, right? Because you're like, oh, I put myself out there and I smiled and the person smiled back, or the person was like, whatever, but I did it and I'm still here. I did not die. It's going to be okay. And then that will boost you to be like, oh, I just smiled at a stranger today. Maybe I can sit down at a bar next to a person and strike up a conversation. Little things can lead to big things, confidence-wise. So I'm going to skip to the middle of the month. Day 15 says, list 3 things that you have accomplished. 3 things that you have accomplished. Why is this important for your confidence? Because a lot of times we will talk ourselves out of things. We will discount ourselves. We will speak negatively about ourselves, our skills, our ambitions, because we don't toot our own horn. We're not looking back on what we've actually achieved. So we're telling ourselves we can't do something, not recognizing that we've done a whole lot. And so I think that it's so important when you're talking about a confidence challenge to have this moment where you kind of toot your own horn. You look and see how much of a badass you really are. You know what I'm saying? So you list 3 things that you have accomplished, and you don't have to go from the beginning part of the year, because this is the end of January. You can be like, list 3 things that I've done in the past year, the past 6 months. I did, for me, I wanted to list 3 things at the beginning of January, because so many times we think this year's trash. January's already started and I'm behind. And you're really not. You're right on time. You're where you're supposed to be. You just are not focused in on what you have accomplished. And so this is such a great moment to look at those 3 things. Which makes me want to jump over to where we are right now. I am currently on day 27, which is no negative self-talk. I love this one because it goes hand in hand with listing those 3 things that you've accomplished, right? We don't need nobody else to talk bad about us because we got that handled all on our own. That's why I think. All right, now we're going to jump ahead to day 27. And I jumped to this day because that's the day that I am currently on. We'll probably be at day 30 by the time I post this video. But I'm happy I got a chance to jump to day 27, which is no negative self-talk. That's so important because I think we dive into that on day 15 a little bit when we talk about list 3 things that you have accomplished. Then you go to day 27, no negative self-talk. A lot of times we don't implement our intentions. We don't go after our goals and dreams and things that we want, not because somebody is holding us back, because we are speaking negatively to ourselves. We're telling ourselves that we are not worth good relationships. We're telling ourselves that we're too old to go back to school. We're too this and that to change careers, to start a business, to live our best lives. And I want none of that. None of that, because 1, it depletes your confidence. You don't need that type of negativity, anyone speaking that over you or you speaking that over yourselves. What would it be like if you had a whole day where there was no negative self-talk? What would you discover about yourself and what you can do and what you can achieve? Because I'm guessing that your confidence is going to be on 100 that day, because it won't be anybody telling you what you can't do. You won't be in your own head speaking negatively. All right. So I just wanted to give you a glimpse. And those are 3 of the days. We talked about day 1, day 15, and day 27. If you want the full 30 days, go to my blog. Y'all, this is free 99. Free 99 on the blog. It's a 30-day confidence challenge. pmkesterenterprisesllc.com. This is going to be in the notes, in the description box. If you want to see me kind of doing the 30-day confidence challenge, go to my Instagram. You can follow along in the highlights. I'll be sharing the 2024 in the highlights as well. Right now it's 2023, but you can just scroll through my feed and you can see the 30 days. I mean, we're right in the middle of it now. That's all I'm really posting. But I want to hear from you. If you do the 30-day challenge, drop me a comment and let me know, how did you see your confidence change? And thus, how did you see your life change? Or drop in some confidence tips for others and even myself, because you know I be in the confidence trying to boost my confidence up too. I love to hear from you. But until next time, find a little time to take a break.